Into the fog we go. Good morning, and how the heck are you? We are packed up here at Smitty's in Tellico Plains. Rained overnight a bit, just a touch of rain this morning. As you can see the fog behind me here, we're definitely going to run into some rain today, so it could be an interesting adventure. We're going to run and get some breakfast. I want to say we have 149 miles on today's track, which will end us in L&J, Barry? Yes, L&J, easy for me to say, Georgia. So let's get going. Have an adventure, have some coffee. I don't know if I slept the best last night, so I'm looking for copious amounts of coffee. Let's get breakfast, let's hit the trail, let's have some fun. This is gonna be day 5 of our SEBDR, Southeast Backcountry Discovery Route, and it's been a riot, guys. I'll list a playlist below with all the days. Let's get after it. All right, back on the road again. Nicely paved tarmac leaving Tellico Plains, which is crazy. It's like they just redid this road. Had a little bit of mountain views. Nice calm ride out. I have a feeling this is one of those that'll just jump right into dirt in a little bit. Looked at radar. There's definitely a lot of going around us, but if we can get into L&J at a respectable time today, I don't know how rough this section is, so it's going to be, I was thinking it was 149 miles. I think Barry's saying it was around 120, so not too bad. I don't know how much dirt's, I don't know how much tarmac, as long as we beat at least a little bit of this rain. I think we're definitely going to get rained on, but the big thing is how much rain. I plan on attempting to stay out of the, I'd like to say ditch, but pretty much cliff sides today. That's the goal. Goal 1, don't run my bike off a cliff. Goal 2, don't drop it at all. Goal 3, which I don't think can be achieved, try to get into town without too much rain. Oh, there it is. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, let's get after it, guys. Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We're back at the Tellico Diner Cafe. I'll get that right yet. The meal with delicious breakfast should be the same. Thank you. I feel like I officially can start my day. I needed this. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everything else good?
I think so. Just coffee whenever, but I'm only halfway through.
Thank
you. Another round of coffee. Finish this food up. We'll hit the trail. Goes without saying, but that was good. I do say their dinner is a little bit better than their breakfast, but I can't complain. We'll run across the street, get some gas. Doesn't look too bad right now. Definitely got some stuff there. We are going to be running from the storm today, guys. There's a pretty severe thunderstorm coming in. It looks like mid-afternoon to late afternoon. We're going to try to get to LJ before that happens. Strong winds, heavy rain, so let's see what happens. I'm going to get some gas and get on the road. All right, first gravel of the day. In the overnight rain, which is a little bit of a menace sometimes, I have to admit, pack this dirt down. There ain't any type of dirt in our face today, which is nice. It was pretty bad yesterday, so a little bonus there. Packing up in the rain, at least you get a little clearer ride. We're into that Georgia clay, which we knew was coming on the other routes we've done. Once you get close to L&J, that clay comes out. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Riding straight into the cloud. Some type of viewpoint up here, I believe, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly. There's something on the map. I'm looking forward to this. See what the point of interest is. If it's a viewpoint, we may or may not get something. You'll have to stay tuned there. Into the fog we go. Have you seen the movie The Mist? And I apologize if you have not seen the movie. Really good movie, but a little movie reference for you. Getting close to some type of viewpoint and riding straight into the fog. Well, whatever we're looking for, it's right here. It's a little bit up in the air. We'll go see if there's actually a viewpoint to see. But so this is this Buckbald viewpoint. So on a normal day, it's supposed to be gorgeous. Let's go check it out. Some type of ruins. I wonder if there was a fire tower. If this was an old fire tower viewing point. So you can see all those epic mountains. You seeing this? Is that coming through on the camera? Okay, maybe not. But yeah, if this was a tall fire tower, you must be able to see everything. We're not going to get a view today. I will survive. Our views a few days ago at Unicoi Mountain Overlook and Beauty Spot there in Tennessee in the Appalachians were killer. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Is that a Meatloaf song? I think it is. I'd chill up here just for a little bit and continue. I mean, I know the storm's coming, but every minute we don't have rain is a good minute. Alright, we are coming down from Buck Mountain, and it is a little bit everything. We're running really to our first crazy Georgia clay. And now just a ton of crush and run, kind of trying to probably cover up that. But just a beautiful enclosed little forest when you get back down here on the bottom. We went up about, I think, 2,000 feet coming back down now. The river, creek, whatever you want to call it, is right beside us. That heavy rain took a little more effect down here, I think. Going up the other side of the mountain, really didn't see any effects of that rain. Down here, a little different. Let's see if we have a water crossing, because if we do, it might be a little saucy. A quick 25 or 30 miles into the route already today. Started on tarmac, which always makes it a little easier. If we run into a bunch of stuff like this is right now just entirely embedded rock. Probably back onto a little Georgia clay, but we'll get slowed down here a little bit. The rain has made the corners a little interesting. Not trying to reproduce yesterday's fun. One really good video with a great fall is good enough. Sorry guys. We're gonna come down to this river though. I see it on the map. Ride right beside it. Just a really gorgeous thick. Oh, I'm going up. Get underneath here. Every once in a while, being short comes as a benefit. Not often, but it happens. I'm getting saucy here. This is always the interesting parts when you have embedded rock mixed with a thick amount of crush and run, because they kind of counteract each other. The embedded rock is in there, it's going to hit you, maybe redirect you, which isn't the end of the world. But on top, the crush and run is just going to slide underneath that tire the opposite direction as its surface. So definitely makes it interesting. Oh, beautiful area though. As long as I don't get slapped in the face with a tree. Feels much better. Layered down, got a drink, looking at our maps. Let's get back at it. Hopefully a little bit more of that today, but also I'd really like to be hopefully LJ before 3, because it's going to get nasty. So let's have some fun. Actually looks like there's some type of ghost town ahead. Now, I told you about Buckbald and there's nothing to see, but let's go see if we can find something at the ghost town. Well, as we turned in, the sign said the powerhouse and the ghost town. We have been on this road for a bit now, but I'm hoping to show you some type of ghost town. I have not. I don't know. Might have missed it, maybe not, but this is a super gorgeous road so far. Super. Once again, we got to do a super count. It's that Minnesota. Getting real low. We're probably almost back down to the forest floor. There is a sizable creek to the right of us. I guess if you're going to put a concrete plants in the mountains, it would make sense to be on the low side. And it's supposed to be on this road, so it makes me wonder, you know, what were they doing with said concrete. Man, that is just a crazy straight cliff and beautiful water down there, but I don't think I'll get you there on the helmet cam. You know, was it a dam they're putting in out here? Maybe a, you know, CCC back in the day doing some work. A little bit of a crazy spot for a concrete plant, and that's, I think, connected to the ghost town. When the concrete plant closed and went out of business, pretty much so did that town. Well, this Georgia clay is in good condition. I mean, it's pretty good to ride. It's tacky, it's grabby. Yep, that's right, tacky and grabby. And no crush and run throwing you kind of side to side or kicking you off, which you kind of just steer through sand. But when it gets super muddy and dense with water, it is a new demon. And we're paused. Did we take a wrong turn?
Right there.
Oh, is that the...
Yeah. There's no sign for it.
I got you. I think we found the power plant. It's directly behind us. Let's get turned around. Go check it out. I should be good. Jeez, John, breathe a lot in the corner. All right. I believe the mystery of the ghost town, well, I haven't seen it, so I don't want to make it sound like we're going to see 400 buildings or even 4 buildings, but let's see what we run. Okay. There's a spooky look to it itself, man. Overgrown, obviously not in use anymore. Oh, that's cool. Wonder if you can, I don't know if that's high enough, but you could maybe camp right on the creek. All right, let's go see what we can find. That's what the project was for. That is absolutely what the project was for. Makes much more sense. So they brought in, I don't really know why exactly they're damming that. There's got to be a reason. It used to be power or something. I'm sure that gets a little more aggressive, and then the river comes through right here. Let's take a look. Well, I would pick about the worst spot to stop. Let's see if we can. There we go. Oh.
I so want to camp out here.
Yeah, this would be great camping, man. I mean, that river goes right down there. The creek, I guess I'll say. And there's some type of camp there, but at any point like that could be waterlogged. Have to see. shut down these cardios. They're loud. I'll really have to see what was the thought, see if I can dig this up. It did say Appalachian Power, so there must have been some type of power content behind this, and then they had a concrete plant out here to put it together. But let's go geek out. Let's go check it out. All right, see if I can find out the history on this. Obviously, Appalachian Power, or Appalachia Power is what they call it. It was used for power. There must be a turbine in there at the time. Barry getting all crazy there. Hey Barry, you want me to push it? All right, that almost got crazy. Helped him push around the corner there. Those BMWs with the big gas tanks, when he's full on gas, it's top heavy. Obviously it's a turbine or something inside of there. I mean, there must have been using local concrete. Just kind of rock built mountain concrete. Let's see if we can get a look inside. That beast has to be the overflow valve. They were pushing some water through here, man. McFarland, I think this road that we're on was McFarland Road as well. I'm sure for floods and stuff, they just had to open this up, let the water come through. Unbelievable. I mean, it's not the largest waterfall, but I'm sure with any type of rain it comes down. There's a really cool concrete structure over here. It looks like probably where they were delivering the concrete to the trucks for the plant itself, and some foundations here. Let's go take a look at that. This is extremely interesting. Like this old, I don't believe this is probably a CCC project, but that old historic buildings, ghost towns, some of that old CCC work that you see a lot on the Appalachian Trail, and this is really neat. Humongous, maybe 30-foot tall concrete structure. Trees and everything growing on top of it. There's the crazy bit. So this is where they were loading the trucks. This here had to be where they drive the cement trucks through. And loading right here. This was a major undertaking. Like, I can't imagine. And one quick PSA service announcement. Guys, we all love being out in the wild. If you're gonna come out here and have fun, do it. That's what I'm doing right now. Pick up after yourself. If you brought it out, you can bring it back. Please leave no trace. Pick up your stuff. I'll get off my soapbox, but it's really important to me. I love these wild spaces. Protect them so don't take them from us. That being said, sorry for the high horse. There's a bunch of these concrete pillars going up these steps. Platforms, if you will. I'm assuming they delivered the concrete from above and then dropped it into the trucks for this huge project. At least brought the materials down to do the mixing. Really neat. I'll have to find out like what type of time frame. When is this from? When was it built? They're doing a lot of power at the dam. It says it, you know, I don't believe it's doing anything these days. But super cool little find. I'm glad we found it. Missed the corner and come back. And I mean, right now, I don't even know if I want to say it, but it hasn't rained yet, and it is 11:30. So we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. The red, green, the whole spectrum, especially the red and a little bit of blue, which means hail. I don't know if I took the best way this time. Let's see if we can get through this here. And I'm gonna walk back to where I parked my bike. Not pretty, but I think it's working.
Barry and I are going to grab a quick lunch or
it's
snack,
definitely on its
see
way,
if we can get a
so
hold of the weather.
we don't
see
want
when
to
this mess is going to hit
slow
us in
down
the
this
face here in a little bit.
venture.
But I'll probably leave you
Easy
here
for me to say.
for the video.
Too much.
Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that little like button down
But
there. I appreciate
super
it very
cool.
much. And join us next week as we have to push our bikes through a river because a bridge from the Helene is still out. It's an interesting one. Have a fantastic night. Always be kind. And whatever you're passionate about doing, get out there, spend some time doing it. Have a good night, guys.